Ah, yes. Hello there. Welcome to the Chinese edition of Watching the Watchers, as we talk about things that is happening in the world from Wuhan and other places where the virus has spread. The contravirus, which is like a really extreme version of the cold, but could be a new version of the SARS that hit the world in year 2000, I believe, and killed 800 people, apparently. As you can tell by my voice, I am Chinese, and I would like to speak to you about contravirus. So first thing we're going to do is we'll look at the contravirus, and we see the UK storyline scaremongering you. Okay, yes, my government is dictatorship, and we lie all the time, and the true affected people could be over 1,500 people, but that is okay. It is okay. We build hospital. Okay, go on, go now. Bye bye.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, sorry. Hi, Sally. Here's your tablet. I just see you're sitting here. I just started talking to it. Sorry about that.
Okay, you need to leave now, buddy.
Wow, that's really, really bad. Kind of trying to be two people at once kind of thing. Yeah. Leave me alone. It's 10 to 11, okay? I've been up for like 24 hours. Been at work all day, yeah? You got it? Watching this stuff on the news at break time. You got it? Anyway, this has been a prime topic today at work. Well, I was supposed to be working. I was just talking about this. Haha. Screw you, management. Right. So I'm going to still call it the Wuhan virus, even though they want to call it Contravirus 6 or whatever, Contravirus 7 or something they're calling it. I just don't care. So, we're having the World War III Part 2, even though that's died down because this is now dominating the news instead. And just real quickly, I've got some videos coming on this guy, Farouk, this boy. Well, it's supposed to be a boy, but this young lad who's been pushed all around the place by his white mother. And she's going for the race card, she's going for the LGBT card, she's going for anything possible to basically give this boy a little head start in his modelling career, is what it's all about, so she can make money off her son who won't get a haircut. Yeah, not allowed to go to school because of well, certain schools told him that they can't go there because his hair doesn't fit criteria, even if it was in dreads or braids. And she's calling this racist. Just go to another school, stop whining, give the boy some Lego and give him a haircut. I'm sure he'll be fine. So I've got a video coming on that. Got some videos coming on Simon Dan, who's single-handedly going through nearly every single conspiracy theory and conspiracy channel, including Truth for Channels, mostly. And he's also done a video on Call for an Uprising, which is quite interesting. But he didn't label it a Call for an Uprising, so Call for an Uprising doesn't know about it. But I imagine, I find it quite funny if they did response videos to each other. But this guy, Simon Dan, essentially calls Call for an Uprising insane. And he basically mocks every other Truth channel. Well, every Truth channel I see him do videos on, he seems to be mocking. He's an atheist, and he hates flat earthers. Now, I believe, and also he hates people who believe space travel is, well, he doesn't like people who question NASA. So we're doing videos on that. Now, I'm not a flat earther, but I do think NASA is a bunch of lying a-holes full of Freemasons. Can't be trusted. Got videos coming on Piers Morgan. Is he the face of the opposition? And that's it. So let's get on to the controvirus. Is he the face of the truth or opposition? Blah, 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 blah. One who's allowed to say whatever he wants in order to get people like me to be like, oh yeah, man, got somebody to follow. Yeah. Well, anyway, so let's get on with this then. China virus. I find it quite funny that they're building a brand new hospital. Look at the size of this thing. How many JCBs they got there? What's that? About 50 JCBs digging this thing up? Maybe they're just digging a giant grave to bury all the people they think is going to die. Because Chinese officials said that it's all under control, everything's fine, and we've actually cured people. People waving, going, "Ah, I've been cured, yeah." Like you don't look like actors. But I just think it's funny that they say everything's under control, and they're building this giant, great big, well, what looks to be a hole at the moment. But maybe it will be kind of makeshift hospital, shall we say? That's just for fun. Let's watch this real quick.
We cannot verify the status of the people under the sheets. It is a crowded, chaotic, and terrifying scene. One that shows what doctors, nurses, patients...
I think it's funny because they not funny, but they did like a video showing this person like supposed to be cured from the disease. Hello, waving. And then they put this video out a little while after, right? Showing like loads of people lying down and overstaffed and understaffed, sorry, and all these people just coughing away. And then they deleted it. Let's listen to what this guy's going to say from our trustworthy Sky News.
This is the front line of the epidemic in Wuhan, and it is bleak. We
Need
cannot
some
verify
music.
the status of the people under the sheets. It is a crowded, chaotic, and terrifying scene. One that shows what doctors, nurses, and patients are enduring together. The footage is
Look at that.
with the efforts on the ground portrayed by state media. This is the extraordinary sight of a new 1,000-bed hospital being built from scratch in less than a week.
I mean, that is absolutely insane, isn't it? Building a brand new hospital in 1 week. Are you crazy? Look at these JCBs. I mean, this is sort of like, it's this like, you know, the Chinese dictatorship going, look, world, look how amazing we are. We get things done because we just tell people what to do because we're dictatorship. Okay? Yeah, we'll sort out Hong Kong too. They will fall to our empire. Yeah. Nice colour schemes are going on. It's like they've just gone around going, can we get JCBs from over the place? Make them nice and colourful too. Yeah. I like colours. It's almost as colourful as the fish we eat, which gave us this disease in the first place. Sorry, virus in the first place.
The symbol of China's rise, repurposed for an epidemic. State media also focused on the bravery and hard work of medical staff in Wuhan, albeit in more sanitised conditions.
I've got one of those all-in-one body overalls. Also got a gas mask somewhere. I got from, it's like an extra military SAS sort of thing. I don't know where it is. Maybe I should dig it out. I might need it.
What worries us most is the inconvenience caused to local residents. Although we have taken some countermeasures to alleviate the situation, there are still many difficulties. We aim to use the temporary inconvenience in exchange for long-standing safety.
Wuhan itself has been cut off for more than 36 hours now. People are stocking
I thought he was going to say 33 hours. That would have been fitting, wouldn't it? But no. 36.
up on supplies because they simply do not know how long they'll be on their own. When the officially...
See, here's the thing, right? They're supposed to have done all this stuff to basically, you know, they've blocked like 6 million people from leaving the area of Wuhan and affected areas, yeah? And, you know, telling the world everything's fine, you know, we've got a quarantine. But it's already in France and it's already in the UK, apparently. So I've heard. I can't confirm it's been in the UK or not. Lots of people talking, you know, spreading rumours around, but actually, where is the actual truth? Well, but somebody told me today that there's 9 people in the UK affected. But I haven't verified that. I don't know. I might have a look in a minute. I don't know. But also people in France, 14 people in France are supposed to be having this. So the quarantine hasn't worked anyway. You know, building a huge hospital for something they think that's under control. I mean, they're preparing for something big. Maybe.
Okay, close down the roads, close down all transport. That's when everybody started really getting serious about it, and we started to wear the mask.
And this is a little side note, but I feel a little bit more alarmed about this. One, because I live in an area full of rich Chinese students, basically. So if I go to one of my local supermarkets, basically, go in the door, and it's like walking around in China. There's so many Chinese people, young Chinese, yeah. You know, literally we're talking thousands of basically young Chinese students, yeah. Now, I don't know, I mean, it's like ground zero, basically. So I have to go shopping, and they are there. You know, like, what can I say? Like, cover my face, look, don't go near me, Chinese. You know.
In public and,
Oh yeah, that's number one. So I've got loads of Chinese, basically thousands of Chinese students in the area, and see them on a daily basis. Some of them having babies because it helps them study, I suppose. And yeah, quite a lot of Chinese babies, Chinese mothers around in the area now. So yeah, lots of Chinese people here in the UK, Chinese students, yeah, highly likely to be able to travel because only the most wealthy of Chinese Chinese children come over here, paid by the parents to come and study here, because I don't have enough universities in China apparently, so they come and use ours instead. So that's number one. Lots of Chinese students here, in the thousands. That's number one reason why I'm a little bit worried about this. And number two, this time last year I had a dream, very realistic dream. We have one of them dreams where it looks like real life, so it's not a random hodgepodge of different things. It's like a real, almost like you're awake kind of dream. And basically, I was being chased around this B&Q, and these people in hazmats are basically trying to catch me, basically trying to quarantine me or trying to capture me because I've got a disease or something like that. You know, could you imagine having like a disease and then being chased around like people in white coats and trying to capture you and take you away somewhere? You know. But yeah, so that dream was very surreal, and that was basically this time last year, exactly the same time. I wrote a little thing in my diary. I was doing a dream blog, but I've stopped doing that. Can't be bothered. But it's about this time last year, pretty much. Yeah, so that's reason number two to be concerned. I mean, I have had dreams before where I've seen basically the future, pretty much. So something clear as day. Maybe I'll do a video about it, but it's like I saw something happen to my flat. Someone tried to break into my flat, and then I saw what their faces and everything, and they're trying to break into my flat with a screwdriver. And about a week later, a neighbour of mine comes to me and says, "Oh, have you seen those two guys?" I said, "What?" They're trying to break into flats. Jimmy's flat has just been broken into. I was like, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, I have seen them." So I described what they look like. She goes, "Oh yeah, that's them, yeah. We think they're travellers or whatever." But I'd made precautions, sort my locks out and stuff like that because of that dream, and maybe they couldn't get in. I don't know. But that was interesting. That was a sort of precognitive dream, and seeing people who in a dream and they're describing them to somebody in real life, and then they confirmed that was what they looked like. But who knows? I'm just saying, this dream I had was very surreal, and it's basically this sort of scenario where people in hazmats were chasing me. So yeah.
Carrying sanitizer with us.
In the neighbouring province, it was a very different picture. We got out of Wuhan just before the travel ban came into effect. We drove about 3 hours north here to Xinjiang, and it's noticeable that even though it's just over the border, people are a lot more relaxed. A lot of them are not wearing face masks. They are a bit nervous, but they're not panicked at all. You're not wearing a mask. Can I ask why?
I was busy just now, and I forgot about the mask, but I should really wear it.
I'm paying attention.
That's BS. I was busy and I forgot about the mask. That's a lot of rubbish. The people, the Chinese who wear masks, they wear them all the time. They don't go, I just forgot. Oh dear. It's highly likely that we've got some actors here, because Chinese media don't let people say what they want in China. It's just not what happens. They censor everything.
To the situation, I feel the country is doing great.
Sure it is.
Here, like many places in China, face masks were difficult to come by.
Now the masks are sold out 4 days already. Like this morning.
Oh well, get a flipping cloth or something and put it around your mouth. You know, all they are is a bit of cloth. Boo hoo. Sure, I can make a pair of my own out of a pair of his pants. Cut them up and there you go. There's your mask.
Just within about 1 hour, we had a dozen people coming in to ask if we have.
Also, what's this going to do? How's that going to stop the virus getting in anyway? There should be gaps beside it. It's just a really, really sort of light sort of cloth mask. How's it going to stop the virus? I mean, maybe it'll stop people coughing. It stops them from spreading it, not them from getting it.
In Xianing, south of Wuhan, authorities turned toll booths into checkpoints. They measured people's body temperatures.
Hey, look.
With a high reading
Scanning the
symptoms.
forehead.
In the capital, Beijing, the televised celebrations for Lunar New Year are choreographed months in advance. This was an uncharacteristic last-minute addition.
That's what these people look like in my dream. They were like chasing after me. Someone were wearing an actual gas mask, like trying to stop me. You need to stop. You're infected. I'm like, no. Oh dear.
A tribute to doctors and a rallying cry for the country. It must have felt a world away in Wuhan.
Amazing. Right, let's just real quickly have a little look at what the latest news stories are